2 today, the first Maple 32 video. She got a world boss, but I think we can ignore that for now. So yeah, basically we can just play, do some daily stuff, just play and discuss some things along the way. So right now you actually got 2 events going on in the game. One is a 1 million player celebration event, and the next is Halloween event. Just go to my house here quick.
New mail has arrived.
Yeah. Collect this. Right, so this little thing here in my house is part of the Halloween event. We could take a look at the events here quick. Let's see. We could take a quick look at the events so that people know what we're talking about. Right, so yeah, there's the events here, the 1 million player celebration event. Basically, I can just cut to the chase with it. Obviously, it's celebrating 100 people play the game, try the game. Probably not 100, a million people throughout the game. Probably not a million people playing actively, but a million people throughout the game at least. So the event is double dungeon drop, which is real useful.
I am the
Talk about that later.
Tarun caliber.
And these other 2 parts exclusive for people that reach max level, which is level 60. Is get a free stealth crate, which is like a loot, basically a loot box that's going around them that get a random cosmetic item. 500 red merits, which is a form of currency. So yeah, that's it for the most part and the Halloween event. Yeah, Halloween event, basically you can see me do all this here inside the gameplay. You get some cosmetic items, you can get a mount, you can get I think there's a pet, you can get cosmetic items, you can get furniture for your house if you're into that sort of thing. And then you just collect these pumpkin coins, you can redeem them for the same summary rewards above there. Ring captures pet costs 100 coins, I think. So you could just collect coins and redeem them for some of the rewards, and some of the other rewards is actually get for doing other things. So basically is logging. You need to log in for at least an hour. So every 20 minutes you get some pumpkin pie feed, which it is basically feed to the pumpkin feed to the thing here that is inside your host. So you actually need to go inside your host to do this. You start with a exclamation mark over the character portrait right here in the bottom right. So you gotta click there to accept the quest if you're doing it for your first time. Then you'll go into furnishing and whatever, and you'll see the thing. You just pick down somewhere in the hosts, and then like I said, every 20 minutes it was saying some feed daily until the event over. Where's my mail? Right. I probably already logged in for an hour. Yeah, so 20 minutes is the, well, yeah, that's it. So send me some feed here. Send me some feed here. Send me some feed here. So 9 in total. 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 9 in total. You just get every day. But is more ways to get more. So basically you could feed whenever you feed the pumpkin furniture or nest, I think pumpkin nest inside your house. You get pumpkin coins. So see here you get there you go, you get 3x pumpkin coins. So these are the same pumpkin coins is used to redeem for the different rewards. So as long as you got feed, as long as you have feed, you can feed the pumpkin nest inside your house. But then there's a way to get more feed, like an extra 3 feed daily. That's by going to other players' house and feeding their pumpkin nest. So every time you go to another player's house and feed their pumpkin nest, I can't remember if it's get coins, so I don't think it's get coins, but it's get a pumpkin feed for sure. So you could come back and feed yours. And then you could also invite other players to your house to feed your pumpkin nest, and I think that does give additional pumpkin coins. So I would either look for someone in chat that saying come and feed them pumpkin nest, or probably just go to somebody random and I was probably still just got pumpkin nest in the house.
New mail has arrived.
Okay, so if you got pumpkin nest, I can actually the feeling.
What's up? Hello?
Right, so it's get feed for feeding other players pumpkin nest, so you could get additional 3 feeds. So it gotta be 3 different random players. So it gotta be 3 different players, and you will get feed. And when they feed yours, you'll also get feed. Not feed, and get bonus coins when other players feed yours. So my account to feed mine now. Yep, so I think that's the right. This is friend. He feeding mine, so I get additional 3. I get additional 3 pumpkin coins from you feeding mine. So basically doing the math, 3 players could come and feed mine daily. So there's additional 9 pumpkin coins. And additional 3 feeds. So there's net additional 9 pumpkin coins. So additional 18 pumpkin coins. You could get, because each feed does get 3 pumpkin coins. Right, so that's basically that part. That's that part of the event. That's that half of the event. Yeah. Right, so that's that aspect of the event. Alright, from here again, I'm gonna do the other part before we jump into some dungeons. But you see the weapon on my back? That's my first purple weapon, purple gear in whole. Right down here, as you can see. I only acquired this a couple hours earlier, like yesterday, according to game time, before reset. And that is not even partial. That's like mostly because of the double dungeon drop rate. So each time you do a dungeon, but there's normal dungeons, not hard dungeons. So if you look in normal dungeons, anytime you do a normal dungeon during this 1 million per event, it's normally give you a dungeon drop, but then it give you another dungeon roller if you do a dungeon, basically like doing dungeon twice in one run. So because of that, yesterday I actually get my own purples drop for the first time yesterday.
I'm the best there is.
The purple
It's
drop
a
rate
simple fact.
actually real low, like it kind of low. So you actually gotta run dungeons a good couple of times before I actually see a purple doing these level 50 dungeons. Yeah, obviously you can only get purple's epic gear from level 50 dungeons. So you actually gotta run these a good set of times before you actually get purple drop. Most of the time you get blue gear drop. Well, yeah, like I would say like more than 90% of the time you get blue gear drop. But you actually get my first 2 purple drops yesterday, and both of them was for the bonus roll due to the event. So yeah, that's what it is. So what I do, I just sell both of them. I sell both of the epic gears. I find one was a bow. I can't remember which bow it was. Yeah, I think it was this bow. One was a bow, and one was this bow. I find this bow, and I find this armor. I sell both. But both of them sell for less than the weapon that I buy. So I actually sell both of them and then use the money to buy this weapon. So now I can actually do hard mode dungeons, which I have not done any yet. So since equipping this weapon, I could do hard mode dungeons. Let me explain that. So it's got saying here gear score. Right now my gear score is 2,136. Dungeon directory. You can go in normal dungeons so you see. So first when you get level 50 or 60. Yeah, when you get level 50, that's basically like where you start farming. Basically the beginning of the end game, not end game, but the beginning of the end game, level 50. That's when you will get to these dungeons that can now drop the epic gear. And you want basically when you first get level 50, you don't got enough gear score to do a level 50 dungeon. You actually need, like, you see these rest of dungeons don't got a gear score requirement. Obviously you got a level requirement, but not a gear score requirement. So when you get level 50, you know the dungeons that start to got gear score requirements. So when you get level 50 and you don't have enough gear score, you just simply need to go onto a black. You could either, well, I won't say you need to go onto a black market because it's fairly easy to just farm the level 49 dungeon and get some blue gear and get your gear score to 1,400. Or another thing you could do, you could just like skip over this blue gear from the level 49 dungeon, and if you got some money, which you should, I think they're very expensive, you just go to the black market and just like search something. Just basically just go to the black market and buy the blue gear. Like buy enough blue gear to get you gear score to 1,400. You don't gotta buy everything, just buy probably like 2 pieces or 1 piece, I'm too sure. 2 or 1 piece will get you gear score to 1,400 to be able to start doing the normal level 50 dungeons. And then obviously hard mode level 50 dungeons, now you need a gear score of where is it? Right, you need a gear score 2,100. And that is something I only achieved after equipping this epic weapon that I bought only yesterday. So I have yet to do a hard mode dungeon. So before my gear score was like right 2,055. So after equipping just 1 piece of purple gear, I get enough to do hard mode dungeons. There's 1 piece of purple gear and basically the rest in normal level 50 gear. That would get you to 2,100. Alright, so with the hard mode dungeons, as you can see, all the gear drops purple and a blue gear like inside the. So this is combat packs that don't actually count. And that blue gear to drop like inside the normal mode dungeons. So you ain't gotta worry about that. But the thing is, I'm not too sure it does work yet because like I said, I don't do it yet. Because
I am the future of Tarun.
when I search for hard mode, like say hard mode drops on the market, on the black market, I ain't seen that on the black market. So it could be one or two things. Either it is not tradable or people just don't sell it. But I doubt that's the case. So it probably most likely just ain't tradable. I think I hear somewhere that most of the gear from hard mode dungeon don't be tradable. Where is it? This button. Right, so this is recommended dungeon. This would like just you recommend dungeons. So this recommend dungeons is a mix of normal level 50 and hard mode level 50. So what I would do is important to use this filter. something of sage. I actually ain't saying the hard mode. I don't think none of these is hard mode. Normal, something of sage. So this is up to normal, but normally what I would do, I would filter out some of these because some of these just gonna be fun. Like this one, garbage. Normally I would just like this is one Tronics bunker. This is the fastest to clear. So I would recommend you farm this one, but obviously just keep the filter on. I mean, there's if you're just looking for a random party, keep on filter and hit find party, and it will just find it will find a party randomly between any ones that you got a tick on. I also did it was between this and this because was dropping some gear that I wanted, but I was just saying they would do it, and if you chance it drop, that's good. But like I said, the filter is not showing the hard mode dungeons, so I'm not too sure how that working. The filter ain't showing the hard mode dungeons. If for member parties, recommend for this dungeon. Unless you need to make your own premiered party for a hard dungeon, I'm not too sure, but you get by that later.
There's nothing my blade can't cut.
Just gonna do some more daily stuff. I got a lot of junk in my bag. Not too sure where it come from. Monster can this man leader. You're saying I don't want to sell this. I don't think I want to sell that yet. These I will sell these on the black market. That here would just okay, either just shit down and growing or just sell it. Exit home.
New mail has arrived.
New mail has arrived. What is it? Or just same thing. Alright, so we can actually get to this Halloween event in Queens, or I think I gotta go to Queen. I can't remember where it is though. I can actually just search Queenstown. Oh, look at right there above Trade, the main city.
Air taxi, now!
My man said the symbol of peace. Oh, Mike, I forgot to introduce now to my partner here, Tragistica Hanzo. Flagging, looting, killing people. Yeah, play, but don't worry about it. Right, we're going to do the other half of the Halloween event. So you go to Queenstown and go to Mon Bloody Cho Hotel, which is right over here. You can see if you open the mini map, right over here. So this is gonna be 9 hard. I think it designed in a way that basically any level could do it, as low as level 10 maybe. So this is where it's come to do the daily events for the Halloween event. So right now you only got the 2 daily quests, but it's actually like a mini story that you would do at first, which I already did. A mini story you do first, and then after that you just get daily quests. But this is where it's come right either way. Alright, so let me just check exactly what it's gonna do, since I can't get these things to stop showing on my quest tracker bar, so it taking up since I'm on wanted space. And I did the 2 dailies for the Halloween Defeat Ghost in Banquet Hall. And defeat Ghost in Forbidden Wing. So Banquet Hall and Forbidden Wing. I can't remember which is where, but you just gotta go by door. So I come here, you can see there's the Forbidden Wing. I think so defeat Ghost, right?
Behold my strength.
So yeah, I can see my damage fairly scaled on, like it just going away that any boy could just do it. So level don't matter, just a event. There was another part to it, but where's trophies? Stomp, right? Stomp event. So there's another part of the Halloween event that you want to pay attention to, because you get some more rewards here. Here's actually where you get the tornado amount. It's from this box, and as you can see, can't only learn, you get some more pumpkin coins, a decent amount of pumpkin coins, and the box is going the cosmetic items. So there's going some shoes, this one going shoes, this one going a hat and a ghost, I'm not sure where ghost is, and a suit, and this is a pumpkin hat. So all these is cosmetic items, and then obviously you get some bonus pumpkin coins, and then the last final box, this is what's going the tornado monk. So you actually want to pay attention again these bodies, so you could just come here and hover over them and see what you need to do to get them.
I never hesitate.
So remove 4 cobwebs from the Forbidden Wing. That's raised right now, and I can see some cobwebs in corner. Enter the Banquet Hall 5 times. So basically you could just enter and exit and re-enter to complete this. Defeat 4 world bosses, 2 out of 4 is enough. Send 5 friend requests. So yeah, you just want to look through these and try to complete all these. Use hello, greeting. Yeah, so some of these fairly easy to complete. But not some, all these fairly easy to complete. A world boss, to defeat a world boss, if you're worried that you're too weak to beat a world boss, them actually got like this thing that's called fair fight system. So even as you level get, you can never like go and one hit a world boss. You can actually always get enough people out there to help you kill the world boss. And all you need to do is do some damage. You don't need to kill it or like be a top contributor. You just need to hit it or do some damage, and when it dead, that count as a kill for you. So you ain't gonna hurt your head with that. Alright, so we just do this, remove cobwebs. Just look for more. We can talk about my room later, but to me that's a lot. That's a lot of explanations and things off. But in terms of basically, Rune Blade is like a melee magic class. You can like infuse your weapon with 3 different elements: fire, ice, and lightning, or frost, storm, and flame. And depending on which element you use, certain skills does work differently, or yeah, certain skills does work differently and like act differently. Obviously, them a different type of damage.
To fall at my hand.
I could say outright that lightning is the best for clearing mobs for sure. I think it's the best like overall damage, at least with the skill Whirling Blaze. You then modify depending on the element you're using. So in there Whirling Storms, but the default is Whirling Blades. So basically, as you can see, once I got the weapon infused with Storm, I use Whirling Blaze. Whirling Blaze is actually like chain and bounce at enemies. It's only do so when you got the weapon infused with lightning. So flame does, as you might be able to guess, cause things to burn and deal damage over time. For me, I just switch between flame and lightning, or most of the time I just got all in lightning. I think that's like alright. Like you see, I don't know, a little too much explanation if they want to explain why you are.
My spirit is low.
Quite kind of situational, but I would just say looking at his best overall. I could go into that maybe later if I could show up by talking about like same thing. So yeah, I get stamp. I go into that later if I could show by talking about the same thing. But I would say it's situational, but overall the best is the lightning for your guard usage.
New mail has arrived.
I think fire good for bossing because you could always be doing like constant damage because some bosses just can't stand still for too long. So fire good to just put some burning damage on and move, and then you know you got skills like this that modify like this to lift doing damage over time once the boss stand up on the area. So you can actually stop, well not stop because it's only work when the boss stand up on it. Only work is actually like burn the boss. Like I say, I can get that later, maybe. Or maybe I understand. You'll kind of understand it some more when I play, when I do a dungeon or two.
You
Alright,
have a
next
new friend
is
request.
Banquet Hall. So people will probably send me friend requests to complete the same badge. So I can do the same again. Saying, let's check the badges again. Stamp event. Sorry. I think it's one boot here. Send 5 friend requests. So I can do that now. Just send random people friend requests. Add friend.
They're sure to accept.
Add friend. Please be my
They're
friend.
sure to accept.
I want people that moving for the most part. Add friend.
They're
Please be my
sure to
friend.
accept.
Add friend.
They're
Please be my
sure to
friend.
accept.
I don't know if it contains for just sending the invite or if I got accept. But either way we sending. Start moving up. Add friend.
Hello.
Please
They're
be my
sure
friend.
to accept.
Nice to meet you. Hello. Hey, hey. Nice to
Add
meet you.
friend. Please be my friend.
They're sure to accept.
Hello.
Let me see.
Nice to meet you. Hey, hey. Hello.
Quit shaking.
Which one was it? I forget. This one. Right, so it completed already. You just gotta send 5 friend requests. I don't think I got set. So yeah, easy. So Banquet Hall. Let me find Banquet Hall. Forbidden Wing. Right. So it's actually open minimap to see the names of the doors. So you can see the names on the minimap once you open it. Forbidden Wing, Banquet Hall, Hotel Terrace, Suite, sorry. And like I said, one is entering here 5 times, so I think it was from 2, it should be from 3 now. Should be on 4. And this should be the 5th. Right, stamp acquired. Enter Banquet Hall 5 times.
Behold my strength. Ha! Ah! Ha! I need more spirit. Ah! Ah! Ha! Ha! Ah! My spirit is low.
Yeah, so that's it for dailies in terms of this event. I can try to just look through that stats and complete the rest later. And get another stamp. For the coins, so I could actually probably, well, I most likely got enough coins to redeem. Let's redeem the coins out though. I can't remember it's redeem the coins at. Where do you redeem the coins? Right here,
What do you
pumpkin shop,
need?
Halloween shop. Yeah, it is real for spendy coins. To get the items. Black Swarm, Jack-o'-lantern mask. So basically this is a bag that you could get a random one of anything else in here. It look like pumpkin candy, temporary. Yeah, so you could buy this bag which is cheaper than everything else for a chance to get basically everything else. So if you could buy this bag for 5 coins and get the characters that cost 100 coins, you obviously get lucky. I might actually try my luck with some of these. But for right now, just left that alone. But it is really good to redeem the coins, in case I was wondering. Alright, so that's it for me. So yeah.